Bird migration is one of the most impressive wonders of nature. Incredible feats of stamina and persistence enable birds to cover enormous distances during migration twice each year. The success of their annual migration depends on many factors, and of course it depends heavily on the staging sites that connect the migration route. Birds face many threats along their migration route, from pollution and persecution to habitat destruction and alteration, which can impact their populations and conservation status. Threats along its migration route have caused the decline of the red-breasted goose. During the first 10 years of this century, its numbers declined by half to just 40,000 individuals. Knowing exactly where the birds breed, where they stop to refuel during their migration, and where they winter is crucial for their conservation. Marking birds with coloured rings and fitting satellite tags provides vital information on the movements of the birds, on their survival and their breeding success. We are utilising the latest satellite tracking technology to get a more accurate view on where the birds go and what threats they face at the different sites they use during their annual migrations. In the spring of 2019, an international team from the LIFE16 Flight project travelled to Kazakhstan to fit transmitters to red-breasted geese, the first time this has been done during their migration. During a successful trip, 10 satellite transmitters were fitted. The transmitters use GPS to track the birds' movements very accurately. They are powered by solar panels, so should continue to work for several years following many migrations. The tags allow us to follow the individual geese to their breeding locations in the Russian Arctic, especially in the Taimyr Peninsula. On their breeding grounds, redbreasts nest close to peregrine falcons and other large raptors. The geese benefit from protection by the birds of prey, who chase away foxes, and the raptors benefit from many pairs of nervous geese, all on the lookout for approaching egg thieves. Nesting in the Arctic allows birds to use the long days to exploit the profusion of available food in this remote and special place. When summer is over, they migrate using autumn staging sites to more favourable conditions on their wintering grounds. North Kazakhstan is a crossroads for hundreds of thousands of geese during migration, and they stay here for 3 to 5 weeks every spring and autumn. Having the right conditions, safe roosts and plentiful feeding at this important staging area is critical for the success of the long migration. Among the 10 satellite-tagged red-breasted geese was an adult female we called Emilia. Her flight and that of the other tagged birds could be followed live from every corner of the globe on the project website savebranta.org. Tracking data showed that she paired with one of the other tagged geese, Tanyu. They reached the Arctic from Kazakhstan in just 7 days and nested along the river Pyasina on the Taimyr Peninsula. Emilia laid the first eggs at the end of June. We cannot tell from the satellite information if the pair were successful, but the pair remained in the area long enough to presume they had indeed bred successfully. In the first days of September, Emilia headed south on her autumn migration, flying through Kazakhstan, Russia and Ukraine. On the 21st of November, she arrived in Romania among the first redbreasts to reach the wintering grounds. For the next couple of months, Emilia moved between several different wetland sites, many of which are known to be important for wintering geese in the country. However, such frequent movements are often indicative of possible disturbance at these sites. On the 15th of January, Emilia's tag started transmitting from the backyard of a house in a small village in southern Romania. This indicated a serious problem, and we sent a field team to investigate. In the backyard, beside tied dogs, our experts found the tag, the rings, and the remains of Emilia. The data from the tag showed that she had been killed close to the village where she had been grazing and then taken to the house. The team could see that some of Emilia's remains had been fed to the household's dogs. It is illegal to hunt red-breasted geese in any of the key range states, including Romania. However, many red-breasted geese fall victim to illegal killing during migration. This is one of the major threats driving the species decline. By the summer of 2020, just 2 of the 10 tags fitted in Kazakhstan continue to transmit data. For the 9 months during which we managed to follow Emilia's movements, she provided new insights into the life of a red-breasted goose, travelling over 10,000 kilometres and providing over 7,200 GPS locations to track her movements in incredible detail. Migratory birds are the first signals of the failing health of nature and our environment. Shifts in the paths of long-distance migrants, crossing several countries and habitats, are indications of the wider changes to the environment that are already happening. Such changes will impact us humans as well, so by saving the natural environment, we are actually helping to safeguard our own future.